Good evening, everyone. Back to the show that we are waiting for. This is Talkshow. In this opportunity, we will talk about the correlation foreign language reading anxiety, or it's usually called FLRA, with the relationship between the FLRA with the reading achievement. With me, Nalanwa Putra Delandro, who will guide you during this show. Our guest star tonight is Brayen and Armadion Putra. Hello, guys.
Hello.
Hello, Awang.
So, how are you doing?
I'm good and good. How are you?
I'm good. How about you, Awang?
Oh, I'm fine too. Thank you for asking me. So, okay, following the name of our program, we will discuss about Indonesian theology students foreign language reading anxiety. Okay, let's just start the show. Uh, Foreign language learning involves a unique process that involves public practice and trial. Therefore, often considered tedious by learners. What do you think about this statement, Brayen?
Okay, Awang, that's a good question. So, indeed, a tedious process. So, in this tedious process, the learner is expected to consider then learning a foreign language and a foreign language under pressure, which calls anxiety. According to some source, language class are often considered to the most anxiety provoking. Therefore, it is common to find learners who are struggling with learning a foreign language.
Okay, I understand your opinion. Do you want to add more, Brayen?
No, that's enough from me.
Okay. So, what about you, Dion? What's your opinion uh, about this? Go ahead.
In my opinion, speaking class is often considered as the one that makes the students very anxious. Class reading and reading classes can also cause student anxiety. This is called feeling of worry and concern when learning to try to read foreign language texts. When students experience reading anxiety, they tend to have low self-perception, competence, feel hopeless, and overwhelmed.
Okay, I know. So, the point is, this foreign language is cause anxiety to the students that uh, not usual use the foreign language. Uh, you guys agree with that?
I'm agree with that.
Yes, I'm totally agree with that, Awang.
Okay. Maybe we can go to the next topic. Uh, we will discuss about anxiety. So I want hear first from Dear. Uh, okay, go ahead. What do you think?
Mm. Speaking class is often considered the most anxiety-provoking students. Students also feel anxious at different levels in reading class, and this anxiety can be a significant factor affecting their reading presentation. Student Students consider reading class to be the most challenging skill to master in language learning. Students reading anxiety can damage their cognitive process in reading. The participant in his study were unable to process some of the information in the text due to anxiety, suggesting that reading anxiety negatively affect their reading comprehension. Maybe that's it for me.
I wanna add something.
Okay, Brian. Go ahead.
So some preliminary research also investigate that the relationship between students FRRA and their uh, language learning reading achievement in different learning contexts. So in addition, in the context of the Taiwan area, a person named Tien in 2017, he also found that anxiety has a negative contribution to the reading achievement of students with low reading levels. So this indicates that students with low abilities are more susceptible to the effect of reading anxiety than students with higher achievements. Um, in more recent research, a person named Ko in 2018, with the context of university in China, he also found that reading anxiety and reading performance in general were negatively correlated.
Okay. Uh, do you want to add more, Brian, or not?
No, that's from me. I want.
Okay. So let me uh, summarize what you guys talk talk, talk about. So, uh, as a comparison, there are several studies in various learning contexts find that students are pretty confident in reading. This confidence in reading is obtained 3 to 5 years of exposure held to reading, indicating that students need to be familiar with reading activities to develop self-confidence. Do you guys agree with that?
I'm
Yes,
agree with your statement.
that's
Okay.
clear, so clearly.
Okay, well, maybe we can go to the next topic about experience reading anxiety.
Yeah, of course.
I will go to the to Ben first. Okay, go ahead. Wait.
So I feel anxious when I am not sure who I am. Reading in English with had the highest average score of 3.0, which which indicates that students feel anxious when unsure whether they understand what they are reading in English. This is might be due to a lack of confidence.
Okay. Uh, what about you, Dion? Do you have example of such experience that you know?
I feel anxious when I read a passage in English when I'm not familiar with the topic, result, resulting in the second highest mean score of 2.81, which indicates that students tend to have high level of English reading anxiety. The students feel anxious because they think they cannot get anything from reading.
So, uh, let me make a summary between answer from you two. According to the students, I think the main problem is that they are not used to or not enough knowledge about uh, English reading. Uh, what Brayen said is they feel anxious when not sure about when they're reading in English. So uh, and Widion said that they feel anxious when they read a passage with English. So they both, I think, they lack of knowledge about English reading. I think uh, that's the similar. Do you guys agree?
Yeah,
Uh,
sure.
yeah, I'm agree.
Okay, maybe we can go to the next discussion about the method ethical. So I will go to Dion first.
Uh, the participants were given a concert from attached to each questionnaire to keep participants voluntary, and there was no correction principle at the time of giving the questionnaire. The students choose a option about whether to participate. If if they are willing to participate, they can put their signature on the form as consent. If they do not want to be involved in this research, they can ignore it. Maybe that's it for me.
Brand, do you want add more from Dion?
Yeah, This means that the identity security of the students who take the questionnaire is very well maintained, and it is also permissible for the participants not to fill out the questionnaire as well.
Okay. Wow. I think the answer from you two represents many students with anxiety, especially that students that they are do not uh, study in English itself. So let me review from what we have talked about from the beginning until this end. So we have discussed about foreign language anxiety to students because they are not familiar with foreign language. Then we discussed the anxiety itself, where there are many studies in various learning contexts, which find that students are pretty confident in reading. And also, and there's a ethical method that maintains the security of the identity of the students who take the questionnaire. So, nice to talk with you guys too. Uh, Thank you, guys.
Wow, thank you, Awang. This is a very good discussion. Thank you for inviting us.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Wow.
So, yeah, I think this is the end of our show. Uh, Me, represent our guests. Want to say sorry if we have a mistake. Thank you for your attention and see you. Bye.
Okay. See you, Awang and Dion.
See you.